Namaste and very good evening. I am Bhupendra Kumar, President of Bharati Bhasha Samvardhan Sansthan, wishes all of you on International Women's Day 2025. This year, the theme of International Women's Day is Accelerate Action, Gender Equality for a Sustainable Future. This theme calls for an urgent action to address the gender gap and highlight the need to fast track efforts towards achieving gender equality. It emphasizes the importance of making bold and swift changes to ensure women have equal access to opportunity and resources, especially in the leadership and sustainability sector, to create a better and more sustainable future for all. In this occasion, today we are joined by Mrs. Achla Bhupendra Suthar, and we are proud to have a very interactive session with her. She is the chairperson of Sustainable Future Foundation (SFF), an organization that promotes sustainable development through both commercial and non-profit activities. SFF empowers women. So, SFF empowers women by creating opportunities in sustainable practices such as green entrepreneurship and sustainable and renewable energy, thus contributing to a greener future. Achiraji is a sustainability and environmental advisor who successfully balances her family responsibilities while being deeply involved in social activities as well. Having completed her higher education in Scotland, UK, she has been actively involved in social activities across Europe, Central Asia, and United Arab Emirates. In addition, she serves as a national vice president of the Wiki NRA Council, a woman Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, where she works to empower, inspire, and connect women to create meaningful change. Her leadership and tireless dedication to empowering women and promoting sustainability are an inspiration to all of us. Now, as we move into the session, I would like to ask Achalaji a few questions to gain insights from her vast experience and knowledge in the field of women empowerment and sustainability. Let me welcome Achalaji on this session, who has joined us while being unwell and she's having some sore throat, but still she has agreed to come on live on this session. I welcome Achalaji wholeheartedly on this session and wishes her a very happy Women's Day. Welcome, Achalaji.
Thank you so much, Upendraji. Thank you so much for such a warm welcome and happy International Women's Day to everybody.
Thank you, Ashleji, for coming to the session. Before wasting any other time, I would like to directly go to the question answer session and ask some couple of questions from you to understand, to learn things from your experience, to understand that how does women's empowerment contribute to a sustainable future? If you can share some of your insights.
That's a really wonderful question, Bhupendraji. Women's empowerment and sustainability are deeply intertwined with Indian culture. Since ancient times, Indian tradition have emphasized harmony with nature, responsible resources use, and collective well-being values that align with sustainability. When women are empowered with education, skills, and opportunities, they become the driving force behind this principle. In Indian household, women have always played a key role in managing resources efficiently, whether through water conservation, waste reduction, or sustainable farming practice. When given the right opportunities, they extend these values beyond the home to communities, leading grassroots environmental movement and promoting eco-friendly businesses initiative like organic farming, self-help groups, and renewable energy projects led by women are strengthening India's sustainable goal. Moreover, India's philosophy teaches Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The world is one big family. Empowered women uphold this belief by advocating for inclusive growth, responsible consumption, and intergenerational well-being. When women rise, society flourishes, and a greener, more sustainable future becomes possible. By investing in women's empowerment, we are not ensuring equality but also preserving India's rich legacy of sustainability for future generations. I hope I've answered your question, Bhupendraji.
Uh, yes, Laji. Yeah, many thanks for such a giving such a nice answer. Okay, now let me ask the second question. That is, what key initiative Sustainable Future Foundation has undertaken for women in sustainability? Before I move to another question, let me first understand more from Sustainable Future Foundation's aspects.
Thank you so much, Upendraji. I would love to answer this question. Our foundation is deeply committed to empowering women in sustainability. We have launched several key initiatives, including free webinar on environmental awareness, sustainable farming, and green entrepreneurship, ensuring that knowledge reaches women across different regions. Additionally, we collaborate with other organizations to run skills development programs in villages, equipping women with practical abilities in organic farming, eco-friendly craft, and renewable energy solutions. These initiatives not only uplift women economically but also encourage them to lead sustainable practices in their communities, creating a lasting impact for greener future. This is from my side.
Thank you, Achalaji. I've noticed that you have been out of India for quite a long period. From an NRI point of view, what role an NRI woman can play in driving global sustainability?
NRA women, especially mothers, I am also a mother, so especially mothers and working professionals play a crucial role in driving global sustainability. NRA mother can shape future generation by installing eco-conscious values in their children, promoting sustainable lifestyle at home, and supporting ethical consumer choices. Through various networks, they can also raise awareness and advocate for sustainable initiative in both their homes and host countries. Working NRI mother contribute by integrating sustainability into their workplace, championing eco-friendly policies, and supporting green businesses. Their financial independence allow them to invest in sustainable projects and uplift women entrepreneurs in underprivileged communities. By balancing their role as nurturers and professionals, NRI women can be powerful agent of change, bridging culture and driving a more sustainable world.
Yeah, thank you for such a nice answer. I've seen that you have worked with several organizations and you have held the leadership role as well. And being an Indian and living in different parts of the world where different perspectives are there, different cultures are there, and then there's a lot of talk about so many things about that empowering women. So I just wanted to understand that what challenges do you face in leadership roles and sustainability, and how these can be addressed. If you can share some of your global experience, as well as if you can share some insights from Indian point of view also, so that will help us in understand that what kind of what kind of challenges and what are the solutions? Something something more to know what everyone else is talking.
Wonderful question, Bhupendraji. This is quite relevant in today's International Women's Day, as today's we are celebrating International Women's Day. And this question can be answered in many ways, as everyone has a different point of view and opinion. So, but what I think is women face several challenges in leadership and sustainability, such as gender bias, limiting access to education, and lack of decision making power. Traditional gender roles often restrict women opportunities to take on leadership positions, especially environmental and sustainability efforts. Many women, particularly in rural areas, lack the necessary skills and education to lead sustainable initiatives, and financial constraints prevent them from investing in green projects. Cultural expectation also place pressure on women, limiting their ability to pursue leadership roles. India is addressing the challenging women face in leadership and sustainability through several initiatives. The government promotes gender equality in education through schemes like Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, ensuring girls have access to schooling programs like self-help groups, SSG, provide financial support and skill development, empowering women economically, and policies like the 33% reservation for women in local governments and encourage women participation in leadership roles. Additionally, where NGOs and initiatives focus on environmental awareness, sustainable farming, and green entrepreneurship enable women to lead sustainable efforts. By breaking down these barriers, India can unlock the potential of women as a key driver of sustainability and positive change.
Uh, Thank you, Shilaji. Thanks. So that was a really insightful answer, and I really enjoyed listening your response when you spoke about the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao and other initiatives. Definitely, this is the need that we should empower women not only at leadership roles, but also we should enable them to be leader. So it's really great that this kind of initiative where that we are starting with the child education and that lot of self-help groups which are working towards all these things, activities, and yeah, it's really important. And I believe that reservation is really going to help women, uh, and because that there are so many women already into the leadership roles, but if we ensure that at least one third of participation from community is in women leadership, uh, that really helps to increase the participation. And then once women when they comes to the leadership role, definitely they will empower more and more women. Thank you. It was quite like I could see that very quickly you answered so many questions, and it was really interesting to learn from your point of view. So, but still, like even after answering all these questions, like what kind of message, if you talk about that is like as summarizing all these things, then what kind of uh, what question? Sorry, like what kind of message would you like to share with the woman for starting for inclusions for sorry that like how you are going to summarize your message to the woman striving for inclusion, equality, and greener future? If you can share some insights on that also, please.
Yes, Bhupendraji. Many people asked me this question before also, not even in the webinar. Apart from International Women's Day, also there are many women's and the men's and from my friend circle, they keep on asking me this question that what message you want to convey to your friends and sisters, soul sisters, or the other the friends at the global level. But then again, it's everyone own perspective. I can share my knowledge, but it's up to someone who how much they want to enhance and how much they want to take that. So one more time, I can definitely tell that to all the women striving for inclusion, equality, and greener future, your strength lies in your knowledge, skills, and determination. The world today value talent and hard work more than ever. This is a fact. Instead of waiting for change, become the change for empowering yourself with education and skills. The Government of India offers numerous free learning opportunities such as the Swayam portal, Swayam portal, which provide high quality courses across various fields. Make the most of these resources, enhance your skills, and let the achievements speak for themselves. These courses are free of cost. Just log in yourself and explore it. At the same time, play a part in building a sustainable future, adopt eco friendly practices, support green initiative, and inspire those around you to the same. The only barrier is self doubt. Believe in yourself, embrace growth, and step forward with confidence. The world is full of opportunities. Seize them, lead the way, and make your mark. Thank you so much.
Uh, Thank you, Achla ji. I would really like to express my deepest thanks that really today in today's session you answered like some of the really tricky questions where you spoke about the women empowerment, how they are contributing to the sustainable future. You spoke about the key initiative what SFF has undertaken for women in sustainability, and very beautifully you spoke about NRI women, how they are playing. Uh, how do they play a driving role in global sustainability, and especially when we talk about the women, then they are mothers also, and they are wives, they are sisters, they are daughters, and normally it is very common to see them under the shadow of their parents, their fathers, their husbands, and when they grow old, they are mostly dependent on their sons. So but beyond all these things, they face a lot of challenge in leadership roles and and a sustainable lifestyle. And you very beautifully spoke about all these aspects. You also answered about that how the government of India and how the other self-help groups, they do work on these aspects to empower women. And especially you mentioned about that Swayam portal, SWYM Swayam portal. I also really appreciate this portal because I have tried and done several courses through Swayam portal, and it's professionally also it's really helpful for me as well. I'm an engineer and I work in different parts of the world in different countries, and I have worked on different type of projects. But when I'm having some additional qualifications on my CV, and they're reflecting my continuous learning process, that I am really working for continuous improvement on my skills and all these things. So on those skills, such kind of courses, they are really helpful. And the Swim portal is having courses which starts duration of between 2 months to 6 months, and most of these courses are from top universities, IITs, IIMs, and other main major universities. So, and all these courses, they are offering very flexible learning mode that at your own pace, and then you can give your examinations in different locations within India, as well as now they started some locations, examination centers in Middle East as well, in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, and in Oman, and some other places also they are having some examination center. So especially we are having more than 40 lakh Indians in UAE. We are having almost 30 lakh Indians in Saudi Arabia. Total approximately 1 crore Indians we are having in entire Middle East. So for them, having an examination center within Middle East is really helpful. And fees wise also, if you are in India or you are outside India, all these studies are free, and only if you want to give examination and get a certification, 1000 rupees the fees for students in India, and 2200 rupees is the fees for students outside India. So government of India is really helping students by these self-learning portals, and these are really good and helpful for everyone. So I also appreciate the government of India's this initiative, and I believe that all professionals, whether they are into the environmental field or engineering field or some other field, they are really going to take help from these portals. So Uh, thank you, Shilaji. So now we came to the concluding part of this session, and towards moving towards end. I would really like to express my deepest gratitude to you on behalf of Bharati Vaishya Samandha Sansthan and Sustainable Future Foundation. So, but before I close, I would like to ask that if you do you want to say something else over and above all these things, or shall we move towards concluding closing the session?
Thank you so much, Upendraji, for this wonderful session. And questions were really interesting questions. The only last thing I want to say is the hard work is a key of success. There's nothing more than that. The more you hard work, the more you will get. Thank you so much from my side.
Thank you, Shilaji. When you spoke about hard work, I do remember that there was one social media message which we have seen this morning, shared by you, that was quite interesting, and where you mentioned about the uh, real hard work and real hard work. So uh, that was quite interesting. And I was seeing a couple of messages in several groups that being on social media, that we are member of several groups and we receive different type of messages. So one of the message which really struck my mind was that in that we shown that younger boys and girls, they are spending a lot of time to the reels, watching reels, and they are going away from uh, our regular activities. I remember that when we were kids, our parents used to call us from outside when we were playing outside, and they were telling us that please stay some time at home. And now it's a reverse, that all kids, they are busy on their phones and their laptops and screens and iPads, and they are not going outside for the physical sports. So it now it's time has changed, and I also when I see my own kids, I see that uh, that because of so much of academic pressure and so much of other kind different type of challenges are there, and everyone wants to learn and learn. They don't want to spend more time on the physical activity. So I urge all parents that they should promote their kids to more and more physical activities, sports, different type of sports activity, athletics, and everything. These are really important for professional development as well, as they say that a healthy mind remains in a healthy body. So that it's the time that we get out of real world and stay in the real world. So with all these remarks, I really like to bring this session to the conclusion remarks. As we mentioned earlier also that Ashila ji, she has shared her insightful words and her invaluable contribution towards the discussion on women's empowerment and sustainability. Ashila ji, your experience and dedication to both sustainability and women leadership are truly inspiring. I'd like to express my heartfelt thanks to all of the audience for being this part of this meaningful celebration on International Women's Day, and it's really important. It's really importance of the collective efforts and the efforts which are needed to create a more inclusive and sustainable future for all of us. I would also like to say a special thanks to our volunteers team, our technical team who are work behind the scenes and who work always tirelessly to organize such kind of events and help us to make it success. Without their background support and hard work, such kind of events wouldn't have been possible. As we leave today, let us carry forward the message of accelerating action for gender equality and continue working towards sustainable future where both women and the environment thrive together. When we say both women and the environment thrive together, I would like to mention specifically that when we talk about gender equality, it is about equality. It's not about supremacy. Neither man is supreme to woman nor woman is supreme to man. They both are equal, but at the same time, they both have their own roles and responsibility assigned by the mother nature. We should not try to play with the mother nature, and we should handle our responsibilities as naturally as possible. With these words, I would like to thank everyone once again for your presence and support. Let's keep the spirit of empowerment alive today and every day. Wishing all of you once again a very happy Women's Day. Thank you. Namaskar. Good night.